Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with AFC Bournemouth, and it's all gone a bit Pete Tong. We are currently 6 games into the new season and we have yet to win a league game. In fact, we've only won one game in between episodes, and that was a Carabao Cup match against Accrington, and we only won that one 2-0. So in the last episode, we obviously lost both matches against Manchester City and Stoke 2-1. We then went to play Southampton and got battered 2-0 there. Against Norwich, we did manage to steal a single point from this one, but Lewis Cook getting sent off and then subsequently suspended for 3 matches really did not help. Odsonne Edouard scoring his first goal of the season for us in this one. Against Arsenal, we lose 1-0. We were actually really good in this match, couldn't score a goal to save our lives. In the Europa League, it was a match that I was going to show you, I didn't in the end. We drew 2-2 with PAOK Salonika, or something along those lines. Callum Wilson with 2 goals, but we also conceded twice. And then up against Everton, it was a 3-3 draw here. Mikel Crisant with a goal for us, his first goal of the season for us. Callum Wilson also getting on the score sheet. Luka Zahovic scoring a 1-on-1 in the 85th minute to put us 3-2 up. And then we give away a penalty in the 92nd minute, and Gylfi Sigurdsson puts it away for a 3-3 draw. Then, the one match we did win in the Carabao Cup against Accrington, we went full strength. And by full strength, I mean we played pretty much our best possible 11, apart from Brad Smith played. We won 2-0. It's Accrington, lads. It's Accrington. Today then, we're up against 17th place Huddersfield. If we don't win this one, we might be getting sacked. And then we are away against Napoli in the Europa League in our second group stage match. So, 5-year plan, Premier Division, top half finish. Disappointed. They do say that things aren't so bad, as we still expect the team to end up finishing in the top half. It's still possible. We need to really start winning some games. And match performance-wise, I mean, the E's against Stoke and Southampton, not good. The D against Norwich, not good. The C against Arsenal is okay. Actually, 2-2 against PAOK will get us a C rating, a 3-3 draw against Everton at B, and a C+ for a 2-0 victory against Accrington. Let's go forward to the Huddersfield game, and hopefully we can score a goal for a start. Here we go then, match number 1 of the episode up against 17th place Huddersfield. A victory here will take us out of the relegation zone. Also, we are joined in the relegation zone by Chelsea. It's a bit of a weird season so far. Chelsea down in 18th, Spurs in 13th, Manchester United in 12th. At the top of the table, Liverpool, Man City, you'd expect. Southampton in 3rd, not going to happen anytime soon. Arsenal in 4th, which is kind of a given. And then Palace in 5th. The starting lineup we are going to go for then. We are sticking with the 4-4-2 diamond. I have been playing around with some other formations. We do have a new vertical tiki-taka formation. Problem is we don't really have any wingers, so it kind of makes it a little bit difficult. I've also got, this is my kind of defensive tactic. I've not used it yet. We're going to probably use it against Napoli and see what happens. But anyway, against Huddersfield, we're going to be playing Jack Butland in goal. Kev, Luis Abram, Stefan Posch and Christian Denor will be our back four. Jefferson Lerma, Lewis Cook, Mikel Crisant and David Brooks will be the central midfielders, with Luka Zahovic and Callum Wilson as the 2 strikers. Odsonne Edouard is rubbish. He's really bad. His average ratings, he's got 1 goal across the last 5 games, 6.1 there. He got a 7.3 against Norwich, which is when he scored, and then 6.7, 6.9, and a 7.0. He's just not scoring goals. He needs to score some goals. Well, Huddersfield being massively offensive there with a 5-4-1 formation, so we're probably going to lose 3-0. I do think part of the reason why we've been struggling is because at some point, and I don't know when, Jason Tyndall, my assistant manager, stopped doing general training for everybody. So we were just doing tiki-taka training, I think, but not actually playing a tiki-taka formation, probably since the summer. Early highlights for Huddersfield. The ball's hit the bar. Abram has got it clear, but not very far. Huddersfield do lose out. It's a free kick to Huddersfield. It is. Mui takes the free kick. It's cleared just about, and Zahovic can control it inside the D outside the penalty area. Does find Callum Wilson. Where is the Englishman going to go? Back to Denore. Plays it all the way across to Kev on that right-hand side. Doesn't manage to get there ahead of Adama Diakabi. Abram plays it to the left-hand side. Denore once again. He's not naturally left-footed, but he can play on the left. Brooks to Wilson. Back to Crisant. He needs to go backwards to Lerma. Everyone constantly goes backwards when going forwards is probably a better option. Kev to Cook. He's going to go backwards, isn't he? It's across to Brooks. Now Croissant doesn't go for goal, doesn't pull the trigger, and Adama Diakabe can play Route 1 football. Liam Miller's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Jack Butland manages to save it, and this is what is constantly happening. We're having lots of chances, and then we just get done on the break, on the counter-attack. Mui with the corner for Huddersfield towards the front post. Congolo is there, but Jack Butland can dive and save the ball. Throw in for Colin, now to Mui. Where is he going to go? Plays the ball all the way across to the left-hand side. It is Low on the ball. He's played it across to the right-hand side now. Croissant has stolen the ball away, but his clearance is just dumb. It's a dumb clearance. It's not thought about. Colin to Mui. He's going to get tackled. No, he doesn't get tackled. Jack Cork, I think, is now playing for Huddersfield. Low on the left-hand side. He's going to run forward. Plays it to Diakabe. Back to Low once again. Huddersfield having all of the ball, which means there's probably going to be a goal at some point in the very near future. Low, he's got Diakabe in front. Cork behind. Jack Cork to Low. Diakabe's got loads of space, and I don't know why they're not passing to him. Kev has stolen the ball away, and I'm glad they didn't pass to him. Plays a wonderful through ball to Wilson. He's not going to score because it's a one-on-one. It's actually a superb tackle from Congolo. We win a corner. Croissant takes the corner quickly. It's cleared by Congolo. Lewis Cook is going to get there first. Is the highlight going to carry on? Cook to Lerma. Forward to Brooks. Brooks needs to go backwards, doesn't he? He does go backwards to Lerma. We've got Kev making a run on the right-hand side, and Lerma does find him, but the highlight just stops. Lerma with the ball. We're nearly 20 minutes in. Denore on the left-hand side keeps it in play, so Colin can just run and steal the ball away from him. Long ball upfield towards Liam Miller, who does control it in the area, goes for goal. His effort is terrible, and it is wide. It is still 0-0. Right, I'm going to give him a shout. I'm going to give him a get creative. That one seems to actually do something. Everyone's inspired. Schindler with the free kick for Huddersfield. Now Low with the ball. Plays it all the way across to the right back. It is Benrahma. Benrahma can play all the way across to the left back to Low. Cork gets the ball but steals it away. Does Luka Zahovic. Jefferson Lerma to Kev on that right hand side. Is he going to go forward? Plays it to Cook. Cook across to Brooks, who's just about paying enough attention. Croissant to Jefferson Lerma. Kev's got some space if he wants to run into it. He does. He plays it on the floor to Lewis Cook, whose effort is just over the bar. That is our first real chance of the game. Still not at half-time. Schindler with a free kick. Finds, I want to say Jurgen Colin. Is it Jurgen Colin? It's somebody called Colin. Maxime Colin. Croissant has stolen the ball away. Now Lewis Cook in the middle plays it to Kev on the right-hand side. Is Kev going to run? Of course he's not going to run. They never bloody run. Lewis Cook to Denore. Casper Denore. Now, Mikel Croissant to Brooks. Goes for goal. And why did he shoot that? Why is there so many times where passing is a better option and strikers just go, I'm going to shoot? We're not playing FIFA. Half-time then, it is 0-0, and we're not doing very well. Jason Tyndall, remind the players there's no real pressure. No, Jason, there is pressure. We need to win a game. That's how you stay in the league. It's time for everyone to dig in and give everything you've got. We deserve to win this match. Let's go and do it. Some players were interested. Most weren't. No changes at the break. Jefferson Lerma immediately picks up a yellow card. Brooks to Lerma. Forward to Brooks again. Kev in the area. Why did Kev pass that backwards? Mikel Croissant has gone for goal from a long way out. It is saved from the goalkeeper. We are going to get a corner. Croissant goes up to take it. Where is he going to go? Outside? No, it's not outside the area. It's deep. Lewis Cook is going to run onto the Schindler clearance. Where is Cook going to go? In the middle. Jefferson Lerma to Brooks. Brooks back to Jefferson Lerma. Passing it around, but not really going anywhere. Croissant, Luka Zahovic gets tackled, and Terence Congolo does a very weird clearance. No player would ever do that clearance. Right, Callum Wilson really doesn't care for football today. He's coming off. We're going to bring on Joshua Zirkzee. So, Odson? It is Odson. Odson Edouard is probably going to be coming on for Zahovic at some point. We just need a goal. That's all we need. Posh with a free kick. I'm going to do a demand more shout at them because so far nothing's happening for both teams really. Posh with the ball inside his own area. Luis Abram, the Peruvian, who I think is also part Italian, which is why we were able to sign him. Lewis Cook to Kev on the right-hand side. Header forward. Why? So many of those stupid headers as well. It's unmarked header. Why did he just header it to someone else? Like someone wearing a Huddersfield shirt. Why not try and control it? Do something sensible. It's Grant is going to run onto it. No, he doesn't. Posh is there with the ball back to Jack Butland, who, as far as I can tell, hasn't played for England since being called up to the squad multiple times. Croissant to Kev on the right-hand side. Controls it this time. He's going to run forward. He's coming inside. Plays the ball across to Casper Denore. Denore to Brooks. Brooks goes for goal and his effort is just wide of the post. Throw in for Huddersfield. We have Benram on the ball to Murray, back to the throw and taker, Maxime Collin, who can just lump the ball upfield, and it's a wonderful pass. Adama Diakabi's there, in the area, plays the ball into Carlin Grant. We're 1-0 down. We are 1-0 down against Huddersfield. We've been hit on the counter-attack. Again, this is how we're constantly conceding goals at the moment, just counter-attacks. Show some passion. We're going to lose again. I mean, we deserve to be bottom. We're going to get sacked, by the way. This is the season where we're going to get sacked. We're on 2 points after 7 games. Maxime Collins throw to Murray. We've got 3 minutes. Luka Zahovic has got the clearance. Forward to Joshua Zirkzee. Needs some options. Don't get tackled. Twice. He got tackled twice by Tommy Elphick, of all people. Brooks to Denor on the left-hand side. Is he going to go round his man? He's not. He plays it back to Jefferson Lerma, who's gone for goal from a different county. It's a great save from the goalkeeper, but why are we doing stupid long shots like this? Cuisant steps up with the corner towards the front post. It's cleared. Forward, Kev. Forward. Get in the box. Get it up there. Or, end the highlight. It's another defeat. We are going to get sacked. We will be sacked before Christmas. And I honestly don't know what's happened. We've just decided we're not scoring any goals. We haven't changed much of the attacking players, really. I mean, yes, we have lost Solanke and King, but we've replaced them. We've replaced them with Odson Edouard. He's in. We've still got Callum Wilson. We've still got David Brooks. We've still got Lewis Cook. We've still got Jefferson Lerma. We've still got all the same players. Our defence have changed and we've stopped scoring goals. Jason Tyndall, don't be too hard on the team. It was a tough result to take. No, Jason. Jason. Be tough on them because they're the ones on the pitch who aren't performing. Well, 7 games in, bottom of the table, 2 points from 2 draws. We're getting sacked, aren't we? We're definitely getting sacked. Bournemouth make it 8 without a win. 8 games. We've conceded 12 as well. And they're giving us a C. They're giving us a C rating for that one. Despite recent results, the fans appreciate the entertaining football. I don't think they would. I really don't think they would, Well, up next then, it's Napoli in the Europa League, which is probably a match where we're going to draw 4-4. We have made it to Italy to play current group toppers, Napoli, in our Europa League group, by the way. Didn't actually mention who was in our group. It's Napoli, PAOK Salonika, and Astana, who I think are from Kazakhstan? Kazakhstan? Maybe? I mean, they've got a lot of nationalities. There's a few Kazakh players in there. I'm going with Kazakhstan. Right, what we're going to go for then. We are going to try this Catenaccio formation. I don't know whether it's going to work. We're apparently supposed to slow the pace down and counter-attack. That's kind of the plan. Napoli clearly a better side than us. So what we're going to do, Butland in goal, back 3 of Steve Cook, Stefan Posch and Victor Nelson. Victor Nelson, by the way, he's played a few games in midfield. He's very versatile, he's just not very good. Kev is going to be our right-sided wing-back. Denore will be our left-sided wing-back. We are so close to having Mitchell Dix back from his injury. I think that's part of the problem. Him and Kev not performing as well as they were last season. Lerma and Cook in the middle. It's going to be David Brooks on the right-hand side. It's going to be Joe Willock on the left-hand side. And Callum Wilson will be our lone striker for this one. At some point, we are probably just going to revert back to this and rearrange the strikers. Napoli are good, aren't they? They are very good. They've got Vlad Kirichez, who, I mean, he's not amazing. He wouldn't actually improve our team. Maybe I'm overestimating Napoli. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe we should be playing our more offensive formation. The first highlight of the game is taking some time, so chances are this could be an actual highlight. Haisaj with the ball, plays it back to Fabian, goes for goal, curls it just wide of the post. Early chance for Napoli. Corner for Insigne to take at the back is Vlad Kirichez. Denore clears it off the line. Insigne gets the ball back, kicks it straight into Victor Nelson. We are closing it down, but we're not going to get there first, so Napoli can once again pass the ball about. Fabian, Unas, back to Fabian again. He's got Zelinski to his left. It does use him. Haisaj, or Haisai, maybe? Don't know. Highlight ends randomly. Another highlight with the ball in our half, but we do have it at our feet. Lewis Cook collects it from Wilson, holds up play, plays it all the way across to one of our 3 central defenders, Victor Nelson, who stands perfectly still. Jefferson Lerma, where is he going to go? Long ball up towards Callum Wilson, who controls it wonderfully well, and it was a one-on-one that almost went in, but the goalkeeper has saved it. We do win a corner. Corner to be taken by Lewis Cook. I was going to say David Brooks. Is Lewis Cook stepping up to take this one? Where is it going to go? Towards the back post. Wilson was there, but it's a goal kick. So far, I don't think this Catenaccio formation is really doing a huge amount. Hysaj with the throw. Insigne, it's not Insigne, someone. Livaja headers forward, but we do have the ball back with our goalkeeper Jack Butland, who can just lump it upfield towards nobody. Absolutely nobody. Hysaj keeps it in play though. That's not Wilson, is it? Who is that? Willock, possibly, as that left midfielder. Insigne on the left-hand side now, running into the space behind the wing-backs. Crossed in, header clear. Fabian gets edge of the area, is not going to go for goal. Plays it to Insigne instead. In the area, Kev doesn't get there. Zielinski to Fabian, all the way back to Gagliardini. Gagliardini once again with the ball. Fabian, and they're just passing it. They're passing it and not getting anywhere. Mendy on the left-hand side. Takes a touch, finds Zielinski, goes for goal. It's a great save. It's a television save from Jack Butland, but a save nonetheless. Corner for Insigne to take towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Lerma clears it, but it is coming back to the corner taker Insigne, who's got a bit of space if he wants to use it. Plays it back instead to Vlad Kirichez, and that ends the highlight. Brooks with a free kick for us. Steve Cook is there. Steve Cook's header is wide of the post. Still 0-0. And it remains 0-0 at half-time. I don't know whether this is working or not. Jason Tyndall says they were excellent, fine. Jefferson Lerma seem to lose focus. The other option we have is this vertical tiki-taka, which, if we just do that, we have already got a lineup that plays it. Seko Fofana can come on instead of Victor Nelson. Victor Nelson's staying on, because Victor Nelson was actually playing better than Posh. Steve Cook has come off for Seko Fofana. Nelson and Posh are going to be the two central defenders. We've got Willock and Brooks still on the wings. Do we want to change anything else? Don't think so at the moment. Kev not having a very good game at the moment. First highlight of the second half has us passing the ball around in our own half and getting tackled. And they're going to score, aren't they? First highlight of the second half, and oh my word. So many times we have those highlights where defenders just pass it around between them and then lose out. Completely unchallenged, just misplace a pass, and then it's one-on-one with the keeper. Unas intercepts the ball. Insigne for Napoli into the area. Goes for goal. Jack Butland keeping us in this game. It is going to be a corner. Insigne goes over to take the corner. Is it going to be front post? It is front post. Header clear from Lerma, only as far as Nacho. Insigne once again crosses in. Denore clears it. Willock can't keep hold of the ball. Nacho kicks it into one of our players. And now Fabian is just going to run it back away from our goal. Fair enough. I can't tell whether this will be a good result or a bad result. I mean, drawing with Napoli sounds like a good thing. We literally have only won one match so far this season, and that was against Accrington Stanley. Kev is coming off for Jack Stacey. We've got a final substitution to do. Willock off for Odsonne Edouard. He's going to try himself as a left winger. Final 10 minutes. PAOK are 3-0 up now against Astana. At least when we play Astana we should win, right? We've got 2 minutes to play of normal time. Stacey's throw. Where is it going to go? Towards Wilson. Over his head. Keeps hold of the ball. He's going to go for goal, isn't he? Of course he's going to go for goal. Why have they not fixed that yet? 2 and a bit minutes left of injury time now to play, and Napoli have the ball crossed into the area. It's a goal, isn't it? Oh, it went all the way through, and Callaghan just for some reason does a Callum Wilson effort and hits the post. It's a 0-0 draw. It's a 0-0 draw against Napoli, and I don't know whether that's good or bad. Tyndall says it was excellent. Okay, we'll go with what Jason Tyndall said. Odsonne Edouard looked to switch off. So, Europa League then. We're currently sat 3rd place because, undefeated. Undefeated in the Europa League. We do also have to play Astana next. In the Premier League, unvictoried. It's not a word, but you know what I mean. Bottom of the pile. Bottom of the pile. I'm honestly not sure what's happened. I don't understand why we've suddenly just gone and complete inability to score goals. If we have a look at our fixtures, and you can see here, didn't score against Southampton, Arsenal, Huddersfield and Napoli. So we scored, 1 goal was scored in today's episode, and that was scored by Carlin Grant. Wilson is getting the odd goal here or there, but that's it. The fullbacks not getting involved like they were last season. Maybe we didn't have a big enough pre-season. Only 5 games the season before. We had like 10, something along those lines. I don't know. What we're going to do next episode is Chelsea, Astana. Chelsea are down there, wrong end of the table. Maybe we can pick up a victory there. Astana, we should be picking up a victory there. And to be honest, by that point, we're probably going to know whether we're going through in the Europa League. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with AFC Bournemouth. If you did enjoy this episode, please do remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And I'll be back next time with AFC Bournemouth, and hopefully we might have won a match. Maybe against Palace or West Ham. Possibly.